Hi, I'm Hillary and this is Brian from Unicorn Jiu Jitsu in Portland, and I'm going to show you a half guard pass. I don't have a name for it yet, but if you have ideas for names, please share. So I'm going to start here. I want to be chest to chest, get my hand under his head, and I'm grabbing his collar with my thumb in. I want to grab past his head on the other side of his neck, so a really deep grip, and I'm going to kind of punch the ground. So I'm sitting here in this half guard, chest to chest. Brian's going to start to get his grip in here. That's fine. I want to start to shift my body back. So I shift my weight back so that my chest is about on his belt. My hand is punching the ground and I'm crowbarring him. That's the only name I've come up with so far. But I'm turning his head so that he's very uncomfortable with his head. My knees, I'm pinching under his hip right here with my bottom knee. I'm really controlling his bottom leg here. So I'm chest to chest, pinching and controlling. My weight is down, my weight is on him. I don't want to be too far over and I don't want to be too far back. If I'm too far back, he can start to shrimp and get his guard back. So I'm here crowbarring. Now depending on what he does with his leg here, if he's just kind of hanging out here, I'm going to just grab his pants and do a little back step. If he starts to get his frame in here, fine, I'll come in for my over-under. My arm, my elbow pit is on his shin, right about here, close to his foot. I don't want to be too close to his knee. Closer to his foot is going to control his leverage and his strength. And then if I can, if it's available, I'm going to grab his belt. And then I can just work my over-under pass from here. Kind of walk, do a little back step, and then come around. So I'm starting here in this chest to chest. I'm going to get my cross face and get a deep grip past his head. I want to get this as deep as I can. And then he's going to start to frame. So then I'm going to sit back. My chest is on his waist. I'm kind of punching the ground and I'm flaring my elbow towards the sky. With my hips, I'm pinching his bottom leg and I'm really controlling his bottom leg. My weight is on his tummy and I'm turning his head so he looks very comfortable here. From here, it's going to depend on what he does with his legs, whether he's just kind of hanging out here. I'm pinching and I just do a little back step. Or if he starts to frame in, I'm going to grab his leg with my elbow pit, grab his belt. I'm still crowbarring his face, control his hips, and then do my little back step over under pass. So this is a little bit different angle where I want you guys to focus on watching what I'm doing with my hips and the legs. So everything's the same starting in this chest to chest. I get my cross face, deep grip, he frames. I scoot back so I'm right chest on his hips, or on his belly. I sit through, so I'm really sitting on this head side hip, and I'm really pinching his knee. My bottom knee is underneath his hips, so that I'm really controlling this bottom leg here. Brian, try to move around here a little bit. This is my leg right now. So now I get to determine how I want to pass. If his knee is just here, I'm just going to grab his pants and do a little back step. If he starts to bring his shin in, fine. I'm keeping my chest on his tummy, right kind of at his belt level. From here, I'm still pinching his leg. This is still my leg. Get up, walk a little bit, and do a little back. Starting here chest to chest, I'm getting my cross face and getting a deep grip. Thumb in, knuckles down. He's going to start to frame. I'm going to scoop my chest back so it's on his tummy. Punch the ground and bring my elbow towards the sky. With my hips, I'm turning down. I'm sitting on this hip a little bit and I'm pinching my knees together, pinching his leg, controlling this bottom leg of ground. Depending on what he does with this other leg, if he's just here, I'm going to grab his pants, kind of stiff arm away, and do a little back step. If he starts to bring his knee in, I bring my elbow so it's right on top of his foot. I'm going to compress his heel to his butt. I need to be lower on this foot than higher towards his knee. So I try to get that elbow foot right on the top of his ankle. And I try to grab his belt. From here, I still pinch my knees together really strong, controlling that bottom leg of his, walk over a little bit, and then do my back step. So I basically and then get that on.